Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be creating a picture that I did see on Jaclyn Hill's Instagram, which is one of her campaign pictures that she did for her Volume 2 palette, and I was really inspired. I know the artist was Lipstick Nick that created the look, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to recreate it for you guys today. So if you want to see how I got this look, go ahead and keep watching. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like if you haven't already, and also hit that bell button. Okay, so I am going to be, of course, jumping in with the Jaclyn Hill Palette Volume 2. I am going to start off with a Lolly Mama, which is like a pinky color. I'm going to go ahead and dip that right into the crease. So I'm just picking it up with a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to be working that into my crease. And with this color, you just want to keep going back and forth and just build the pigment, just so we have a good transition shade. I'm just making sure it's all blended, no harsh lines. Just like that. Okay, and then for the second shade, I am going to be going in with Not My Journey. And I am going to do the same thing, but I am going to pack it more heavily on and more on the outer V of the eye. So I'm just using some packing motions just to really build the color. Then I'm just gonna bring it into the crease, blend it out a little bit. I want this color to look super purple, like its true color. So I'm just packing it on. So then I am going to go in with that blending brush, the one that I did go in with Lolly Mama. That's a tongue twister for me. And I am just going to buff out the edges. So. Work. Just really working that brush in there just to make sure that there are no harsh edges. Then I am going to go back in with Not My Journey and just pack that color on a little bit more. So just packing and blending, packing and blending. And once you're done with the packing and blending, you're going to want to take a flat like concealer brush and go in with some concealer and just cut the crease. I like to start mine in the inner corner and work it to the lid. You really want the concealer to stop where you open your eye and you can see that line. That's as far as you want to take it up. Just like that. And once you have the concealer on, I do like to take like my ring finger and just dab over it to take off any excess concealer. like that. So this is where the orange shade comes in. I am gonna take a flat brush. This one is the Morphe M124 brush, and I'm gonna go into My Man is the shade, and I'm really just gonna start packing that color on. Just like that. I'm using packing motions. Just like that, and I'm just putting it over that concealer. Really just getting the intensity of the shade, just like that. Okay, so as you can see, I did leave a little bit of that concealer still there. I am going to add like a pinky color, just so that way the orange can like infuse into the purple. Just because I know these are two different colors, it's going to be hard to get them to blend into one another. So I am going to take the color a moment, and I'm going to put it right in the middle of those two shades. I'm just taking a small like blending brush. I'm just putting that right in the center of those two shades. Then I am taking My Man again on that flat brush, and I am just going to blend it in there. Put a little bit on top of what I just did. And I'm taking that Not My Journey brush. Just blending it out a little bit more on the edge. Just to really infuse those colors together. Okay, so this is the look I have now going on. I am going to go ahead and put my eyelashes and my eyeliner off camera, so I'll be back in a bit to finish up. Okay, so we're back. I am going to get a little pencil brush, and I'm gonna go into I'm In It with that brush, and I'm gonna put it in the inner corner and on the eyebrow bone. This color is so pretty because it is white, but it has like a pink reflect to it. I really love this color. A little bit more on this side. Okay, so I am gonna go into the shade Not My Journey with another pencil brush, and I'm going to smoke it out on the lower lash line. And I'm just gonna focus this more on the outer. Just like that. Then I am gonna take that same flat concealer or shader brush, sorry, and I am going to go in with My Man, and I'm gonna just kind of just buff it out on the lower lash line as well. just like that. A little bit more on this side. Then I'm going to go in with this small blending brush again and go in with a Moment, the shade, and go right in the middle of those two shades. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the face. I am going to take the Juno&Co Miracle Cream. For primer, I am obsessed with this primer. I'm just going to go ahead and put that all over. Next, I'm going to go in with my foundation. I have been using the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear in L'Oreal. I have been obsessed with this foundation. It does make my face or complexion look flawless. And it doesn't look too heavy on the skin as well, which I really enjoy. I can't tell if I have an off color or not, or if I matched it perfect, which it looks really good on camera, so I think I did a perfect match. I am in the shade, where is it? Oh, 425. Okay, and for concealer, I am going to go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. It has a satin finish. It is a medium to like a full coverage. If you really want to add more, you can definitely build it up. I have been loving this concealer. I am just gonna take a little bit under the eyes. The bridge of my nose. Just really putting it to highlight the points of my face. I do not like to put concealer up here. I find that concealer, for me, if I put it on my forehead, it ends up looking cakey throughout the day, which I try to avoid. So I stopped putting concealer up there, and I haven't had that problem. So there's another like little trick. If you find that your concealer does look cakey on your forehead, just don't put it. Now I am just gonna go in with some Fit Me setting powder in the shade Fair, and I'm just gonna go ahead and set that concealer. I don't really like to bake. I find that baking makes me look a little bit cakey, because I am more of a dry skin type. So I just like to put the powder where I placed my concealer and where I get oily throughout the day. Because I do, even though I am dry, I do still kind of get oily like in my T-zone. Not too oily, but you know, a little bit of oil does come peeking through throughout the day. And then to go ahead and set my whole face, I am taking my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder, and I'm just going to go over my foundation. Just wherever I didn't set with the translucent powder. Okay, now to bring back more color into the skin, I am going to start bronzing. I am taking my Milani bronzer in the Silky Matte, and it is in the shade 1, which is Sunlight. I'm just going to go in like a 3, just to bronze up the face. doing the same thing to the other side. Bringing it into my chin. My double chin. Okay, so after I put my bronzer, I do like to take a little bit of setting powder and stamp it right under, just to clean it up so it doesn't look too messy. I do leave that there while I do my blush and highlight. So for blush today, I am going to go into this Alamar Cosmetics blush trio that I got in one of my previous BoxyCharms. I am going to go in with this middle shade right here. Just add it to my cheekbones. Ooh, girl, you blushing. I think I put too much. Okay, then I am going to go in with this brush and blend out the translucent powder we put under. Just like that. Then I am going to go in with some highlight. I am going to take this Artist Contour highlighter in the shade Illuminati. It is a loose highlight, so you want to be very careful. I just put a little bit in the lid, take my highlight brush, hit it. Ooh, girl. I only put a little bit of this on. Wow. I'm like literally not taking a lot in my brush. Put a little bit on my nose, Cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin. Take some a little bit over the eyebrow area. All right. So I am pretty much all done. I will be back. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a lip, and then I'll be back to close out the video. Okay, so I did put on a lip. If you are interested in this lip combo, I will put it in the description box, just like all the other products I did apply as well. I also did add mascara on my lower lashes. I did forget to do that, so I went ahead and did that as well off camera. I also fixed my hair a little bit. But yeah, so here is the final look. It is definitely something that I am out of my comfort zone. Yeah, but I am trying to get more into like the color and stepping out of the comfort zone. So if you like these videos, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to comment down below. I love to read all your guys' comments. And tell me what you would have done different, or just any ideas for future videos as well. I do like to see what you guys would like to see as well, if that makes sense. But yeah, here's the final look. Of course, I am no lipstick Nick, but I did go in and try to recreate it as best as I can. So yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing Saturday, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye.